Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Jojo.
And Shruti, what's up, yo?
What's up? What's up? Shukar Hai. Shukar Hai, I'm
Shukar Hai?
home. Yeah, I'm home. And Shukar Hai, that Kidshot is back with a track. Um, it's written and performed by him, music produced by HRMN. Harman, I think. Harman. Mix mastered by Harish Desai. And chalo, bahut requests aayi hain for this song. And we've been missing him on the channel.
I wonder why.
I know.
देखते हैं, पता लगेगा.
Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about.
Super. Let's do.
1, 2, 3, play.
था एक कमरा दो वक्त खाना और मैं बंदा ब्रोक जल्दी संभला हूँ मैं शाना मेरी बंदी तो एक है जानती मेरी मन की बात है दूसरी हो जब था बुरा वक्त ये मुड़ के भी ना देखते लोग सच्ची ना ये बातें तेरे बस की कि ये वादे मैंने खुद से ना ये मेरे लिए बस भी खींचे मुझे मेरी बस्ती पर बनना मुझे अभी थक नहीं करना मुझे अभी ड्रग्स नहीं देखा तूने अभी वर्स्ट नहीं बोलूं मैं शुक्र है जिसने भी बोला मुझे ये कि बुरा नहीं ये तू बे शुक्र है जिसने भी छीना ये ड्रग्स और बोला कि मत कर शुक्र है जिसने भी बोला मुझे कि अकेला नहीं ये तू बे शुक्र है उन लोगों का जो भी बोला मुझे भारी तू सब पर जब देखे आंसू मेरे माँ की आंखों में तब हुआ मैं बड़ा मैं हुआ फिर खड़ा ये पैरों पे गैरों से लूना मैं सला ये मेरी है गला में बेचू ना जरा ये फेंकी है बला जो देती है डरा ये बोई ये खेती ना सकता मैं जला ना मिलना है तुझसे मैं करूंगा मना तू देगा जो लालच में बोलूंगा ना देखी ये जिंदगी मैंने मैं हुआ तब बड़ा जब भी कुछ मैं 12 का था रहता था चुप घर पे ही बैठा पर मुझे ही पता मैं था लापता बोलू ना किसी से मैं खामखा ना रहूं मैं किसी के बस में स्कूल को देते थे पैसे पर सिखाते थे मुझे रास्ते मैं बोलूं जो मुझे पसंद ना मेरे में जरा घमंड तू कभी भी मेरे या चल तेरी सोच तू बदल तेरा दोस्त तू गलत करो सोच के जिक्र मेरी पहुंच है जिधर तेरी तोड़ दे अकड़ और करूँ यूज क्यों मैं बल जब मेरे पास है अकल क्या करे हादसे का पर जब लिखा हो मेरे हाथ से कत्ल फिर करूँ लाशे दफन तेरे पास है जबान पर मेरे पास है कलम अब मेरे पास ना मकान पर चुनूं रास्ते का हल में शुरू तो होगा खत्म सच्ची ना ये बातें तेरे बस की कि ये वादे मैंने खुद से ना ये मेरे लिए बस भी खींचे मुझे मेरी बस्ती पर बनना मुझे अभी थक नहीं करना मुझे अभी ड्रग्स नहीं देखा तूने अभी वर्स्ट नहीं बोलूं मैं शुक्र है जिसने भी बोला मुझे ये कि बुरा नहीं ये तू बे शुक्र है जिसने भी छीना ये ड्रग्स और बोला कि मत कर शुक्र है जिसने भी बोला मुझे कि अकेला नहीं ये तू बे शुक्र है उन लोगों का जो भी बोला मुझे भारी तू सब पर सोचूं मैं दिन रात कैसे बिन ख्वाब के ये जिंदा लगे 6 साल मुझे इस रास्ते में किस रात की चिल था मुझे याद नहीं जो दिखे तुझे कठिनाई या तेरे में साथ नहीं रास्ता खुद साफ कर क्योंकि मैं छोटे हूँ तेरा कोई पाप नहीं बेटे मैं तो हूँ पॉजिटिव हाँ थोड़ा सा मैं हूँ कॉन्फिडेंट हाँ आके मेरा खून सैंपल ले दिखे जरा झूठ तो मैं श्योर हूँ कि बेटे वो तो लूज पैकेट है मैं हूँ फॉर्चुनेट के किया मैंने खुद के दम पर अभी आते साले बोले मुझे करो सारे काम पर मैं नहीं रखता संपर्क में तुझसे बढ़कर तू मुझको सलाम दे क्या हुआ तेरा झट से ही प्लान फेल क्या लगा मुझे मनाना पड़ेगा तुझे बताना पड़ेगा कि मैं कुछ नहीं छोड़ के मैं पढ़ूँ तेरा दिल नहीं सोल पे हाँ या मैं तेरा दुश्मन बोल दे हाँ करता ना बातें अब फोन पे मैं रख दूंगा सर तेरा खोल के तो सर बुला सर मेरा बस अभी गोल पे सारे मुझे बोलते गाने मेरे प्रोपेन गाने मेरे गोल्ड अभी सीडी करे बैक पूरी मिले मेरे शो पे तू ना मेरा भाई बेटे तू ना मेरा ब्रो करा मैंने फ्लो जब भी मिले मुझे धोखे बोले मुझे कोट पर पीछे मेरे भौके करूंगा मैं वो जो तू कभी बिना सोचे बेटे मुझे रोक सारे बंदे मेरे ठोकते सच्ची ना ये बातें तेरे बस की कि ये वादे मैंने खुद से ना ये मेरे लिए बस भी खींचे मुझे मेरी बस्ती पर बनना मुझे अभी थक नहीं करना मुझे अभी ड्रग्स नहीं देखा तूने अभी वर्स्ट नहीं बोलूं मैं शुक्र है जिसने भी बोला मुझे ये कि बुरा नहीं ये तू बे शुक्र है जिसने भी छीना ये ड्रग्स और बोला कि मत कर शुक्र है जिसने भी बोला मुझे कि अकेला नहीं ये तू बे शुक्र है उन लोगों का जो भी बोला मुझे भारी तू सब पर सच्ची ना ये बातें तेरे बस की कि ये वादे मैंने खुद से ना ये मेरे लिए बस भी खींचे मुझे मेरी बस्ती पर बनना मुझे अभी थक नहीं करना मुझे अभी ड्रग्स नहीं देखा तूने अभी वर्स्ट नहीं बोलूं मैं शुक्र है जिसने भी बोला मुझे ये कि बुरा नहीं ये तू बे शुक्र है जिसने भी छीना ये ड्रग्स और बोला कि मत कर शुक्र है जिसने भी बोला मुझे कि अकेला नहीं ये तू बे शुक्र है उन लोगों का जो भी बोला मुझे भारी तू सब पर था एक कमरा 2 वक्त खाना और मैं बंदा ब्रोक जल्दी संभला हूँ मैं शाना मेरी बंदी तो एक है जानती मेरी मन की बात है दूसरी हो जब था बुरा वक्त ये मुड़ के भी ना देखते लोग और हमेशा कम थे रखे शौक बंदे शौक होते रहते थे बड़े शॉट मरे बहुत उसमें से मेरे सगे बहुत गड़े बहुत जाना बेड़े अब सीधे टॉप
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah. First, what to talk about?
You go.
Should we? Yeah, but what to talk about? Okay. So when it started, I was like, yeah, what is this thing with do bandi and all? It is such a flex, na? It is always like, because पहली दूसरी तीसरी line में तो बोल दिया था. So in my head, I was like, अच्छा ये वैसा type का गाना होने वाला है. And then I was like a little bit like, you know, आप सुन रहे हो. And then I got deeper into it. I was like, हाँ चलो ठीक है. Good thing that it wasn't going into that zone. So that flex because I don't understand. So then I was going forward to that. I was like, हाँ ठीक है. बहुत अच्छा था. At one point, I felt like in the middle, like it was it was repeating an entire part, right? Because CCs were not on. I wasn't even going through any lyrics that were pinned or something. I wasn't checking. I was just listening and I was just focusing on the video. So I felt like in the middle, thoda repetitive ho gaya tha because it was the same thing being spoken. After that, suddenly it sped up, which is when I was really enjoying, because I was like, if they were even if the arrangement was such that it was being repeated in the center, maybe they should have done something different with it, you know. And then that difference came later when it suddenly sped up and it went really fast. So all the things he was talking about, it was clearly very, very, I mean, he's gone through it, and mostly people are always talking about the opposite things, that how they got pulled into drugs and how they couldn't resist the temptation, and how their life situations pushed them towards, you know, situation ye aisi thi to kya kar sakte hain, we got to go into it. I like how he kept saying, Shukar hai, you know, someone stopped me. Shukar hai, I didn't go into it. Shukar hai, this happened. That was really refreshing. So lyrically, it was going into a very good zone. Like, you know, I just wish it was tighter. I just wish, like, because it had the potential to be, the lyrics were so good and the bars were so good, and the way it was also spoken, it was so good that I felt like it needed that one little punch in the middle of the song, which was missing. And then, of course, that came when it became really fast. And then, of course, it like finished. Visual may also, I kept focusing because it was just like walking, right? I kept focusing on the sun. And I was like, what if the sun ghat raha hai ya bad raha hai? Of course, barish came and went. That was one transition that, you know, came along with the lyrics. And I was like thinking, kuch to aur hoga na? So if they would have played around a little more, that would have really, really made the song go into another league. So I felt like all the elements were right there, right from the words to the voice to everything. But like, it was at like 85%. They could have very easily just put, you know, gone full throttle and gone to like 95. But I felt like they stopped at 85 saying, bahut hai. Are kyun bahut hai? They should have just pushed more and like gone a little more. I feel that. Maybe I'm just getting emotionally invested because I'm actually invested in Kidshot's journey. Like I know he has so much potential that I really want him to grow. So aise thoda aise personal or emotional ho gayi main abhi, but like over to you. What did you feel about it?
I liked it because like you said, when those two lines started, the Bandi Meri Do, even I had the same thoughts. I was like, what is this flex? Why? And then I realized that he's not saying ho, he's saying hope.
I didn't realize that. Oh, in the end, when I was listening, I mean, when it came again, I still heard hope. And I was like,
I also
if
heard
it is hope, and if it's genuinely and you're not just like being hopeful, that's the hope.
No. Genius.com has told me that it's hope. And I was confused. Right. I was wondering, like, he can't be saying hope because it's just not going with the theme of this song where he's talking about actually getting out of shitty things and you know, being grateful to the people who took him away from the bad stuff. So you know, I was just like, what is, like, there was a mismatch, right? And then while you were talking, I pulled out the lyrics and it clarified that. So it's एक है जानती मेरी मन की बात है, दूसरी hope. So the hope was not clear. If we had to, I'm just kidding. But no, so while listening to him, of course, I was like, this song is super motivational and in the right direction in terms of where it's gonna have an influence on the younger listeners in that zone. I was like, damn, I like it, because you know how people are flexing about brands and alcohol and flashy cars and labels and whatnot. He's actually saying, you know, if I had not been taken away from the drugs and the wasting my life away kind of things and focusing on the superficial crappy stuff, then I wouldn't have seen the light or worked on creating myself, like creating my character and working on my other like personality traits, which are more important in the long run. So all that as a messaging in the song, loved it. And then his chopper flow, I mean, we know this, we've said this before, it's so clear. His delivery is so clear that you don't, honestly, you don't feel like chopper mein ja raha hai, because everything is so clear. A lot of times
correct.
chopper is like, you know, you lose lines and you lose words. With him, that
Yeah.
doesn't happen. So it's just it's very easy to listen to, and his chopper is so clean that it also spoils the listener in that sense. You know. So there were some bars that I really liked. He said something like, there was one, मैं क्यों use करूं बल जब है मेरे में अकल, things like that, and I was like, hey, nice. And then he did a bit of word plays. Like there was so much. Like I'm looking at the lyrics and it's like it just goes on and on. So I'm trying to skim through and just see where, I don't know if he said somewhere. Let me 1 sec. I'll do Control F, because if I'm not wrong, then no, I don't think that was right. Anyway, so the hook part of it, like you said, which was, you know, there were two parts to the hook, right? There was a pre-chorus and then chorus. So the whole like सच्ची ना ये बातें तेरे बस की किए वादे मैंने खुद से, था ये मेरे लिए बस खींचे मुझे मेरी बस्ती पर, बनना मुझे अभी थग नहीं, करना मुझे अभी ड्रग्स नहीं, देखा तूने अभी वर्स नहीं, बोलूं मैं. And then the chorus, शुक्र है जिसने भी बोला मुझे ये के बुरा नहीं है, तू बे शुक्र है जिसने भी छीना ये drugs और बोला के मत कर, शुक्र है. That was the second part of the chorus. So I feel like because it had two different things that came in, that's why maybe we felt like you know, there was a lot of it. But the verses themselves, there were I think there were a total of 3, if I'm not mistaken. Verse 1, verse 2, then the chorus thing happened, and then there's an outro. Okay, so there's an outro at the end. So anyway, I liked it. I really liked it. The message of the song, the writing, the flows.
I wish it had a proper video featuring him though, featuring Kidshot. Because somewhere I feel he has such a strong screen presence that when he comes along with the video, it kind of hits home better. So maybe they should come up.
Yeah, they should. But there's that line, रहता था चुप घर पे ही बैठा पर मुझे ही पता मैं था लापता. I like that bit. A lot of bits were nice. I'm gonna go through the lyrics later. But yeah, loved it. Is this from his album or EP, or is it just a single? What is the scene? Let me just see quickly.
Sure.
No. Doesn't say. I think it's a single. Yeah. So great. Loved it. Keep dropping more. I think it's been a while since he dropped a solo. So very nice. And tell us what other Kidshot songs we should get to, because we haven't covered a lot, honestly, but we'd really like.
Yeah, we haven't.
Yeah. So let me know. DM me on Instagram. Handles below. Miss Mola's handle is right there.
Thank you.
This is how you support this channel. Please do. And take care of yourselves, and say Shukar Hai to all the things you're grateful for. You know.
Wow, I like Shukar Hai.
Live long and prosper.